So today is April 9. We are going to practice string character. String vector. String vector is a very popular, very popular technique you are going to use in C++ and database, because you can see this is a probably typical database you will see behind the scene of the any internet commerce, okay, or internet application. We are using this as a student registration. So we have Louis Florence register, and there are many more, okay? So we don't have time to do that. So now he has 3 fields. So let's think about this, right? Louis. Now, what is string? String is more than one character, okay? Counted so many characters, so that's a string. Remember that? So don't argue with me. That's a string. 1 string, 2 string, 3 string. Multiple, yeah. What's the question right here? Do you have any question? No? Okay. So 1 string, 2 string, 3 string. So several string put together, that's an array. That's an array. But I am not going to put this an array. The reason is some people use 4, some people use 3, some people use 2, some people use 6. So I needed to be dynamic. So I wanted to be a dynamic. Only way I can do is I call vector. Okay. So, well, how many students we are going to have in one school? 15,000, 18,000. So, Louis register, Jai register, Zhao Yan register, Jeffrey register, Kristen register. So many of these. So now, and so you want to think this is this right now. First, I call this vector because it's dynamic. I can have 50 students, I can have 50,000 students. Whenever you want to dynamic container, vector is a dynamic container. That's called vector. Okay, dynamic container. And inside this dynamic container, I'm taking this type of information and this type of information. This type of information is again a vector, dynamic string, because Louise take 3, Jai take 4. Okay, and you always need to give a name. I'm going to name a student right now. So you are going to see this. This entire table is represented by vector, and inside vector, so inside vector have vector string, vector string, vector string, vector string. So this whole table, this entire table has a name called students. So this entire table has a name called students. And then a vector, when you enter new number, is pushed back. All right. Then when you want to display a vector, you do, now when we display row by row, is that right? We display row by row. So we display first row, Louise. First row is a vector string. S, inside my table, student is my table. Student is my table. All right, so every row, each row. All right. So when I go to Louise here, I need to find out Louise used 3 column or 4 column. Is that right? So Louise is S. All right. When I'm going to Jai also says. So I'm S is rotated. When I'm going to Louise, so that's my first row. Size is 3 because Louise used 3. When I'm go next, remember this is a way we go looping. So go I equal 1 now. 0 is Louis, 1 is Jai. When I go Jai right now, when I go to Jai, the size is 4 because Jai took 4. All right, we are going to practice this right now. Is that okay? So I need you to follow me. It's okay? All right, so we are going to do this right now. It's okay. So file, new project. It's okay. Let me put the thing here. All right, so I'm going to do empty project. It's okay. Then next. All right, I'm going to put the date first because I have too many. I forgot which one I need to give to you. Okay, so I'm going to April 9. It's okay. And this is chapter 11. Then let me just put like that so I can know which one I'm supposed to give to you. It's okay. And this string vector. All right, so I'm going to create it. All right, so right here, I'm going to do this source and add a new item. I write them all together. It's okay. That's easier for us to understand. All right, and next one we do class. And then we're going to say use string class. Use string vector. It's okay. Let's have our golden 7 line right now. It's okay. All right, so now I'm going to start to create right now. All right, so first of all, I am going to use vector. So I'm going to type vector. All right, so type that. And inside the vector here, first let me do like this. Vector and string. First, let's do like that. Okay, vector, string. Okay, then both of them have went crazy because you need to have a library. So we are coming back right here. First, we have to include a vector. Okay, that vector will give you goes away. Then also you also need to include string. Okay. All right. So I need to have that. So vector. So let's do the first row. Okay. Let's do the first row. Okay. So I am going to say S1. Now that S1 is student S1. Okay. So I'm going to put like this. And you put your own name. Is that okay? Yeah, I did it right now, Jeff. Thank you. So if you put your name, okay, you put Jeff, Kristen. I'm just going to put Louise. Louise, by the way, if you don't want me to put your name, you have to say I don't like it. Otherwise, it's your name, okay? Then I can change your name after this, okay? So I'm going to say Louise Flores. All right. Then, right, finish right there. I'm going to put Louis' address, okay? 123 Main Street. All right. Louis, which city you stay? Whittier? Whatever. Let's put Whittier. Whatever. Okay, but you put your real thing. Okay, you put your real thing. Okay. Then we'll put the telephone number 626 and 123. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now notice that if you put dash, that is a string. Okay, so I have a student right here. I have a student here. So that's my row. Do you understand? That's a row. Now I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm going to do this. Vector. Okay, so I'm going to create my table right now. My table is a dynamic table. My table is a dynamic table, dynamic component, dynamic container. So inside that, I have this kind of thing. So Control C right here. I have this kind of thing. It's okay. Then I'm going to close it. It's okay. So close that. All right. So this name of the table. This is the name of the table right here. the name of table, we're going to call the students. Is that okay? It's okay. So right here. So student is the table. Student is a table. And the student table, the reason I use a factor, because it's dynamic. It may be 50 row, it may be 55 row, it may be 50,000 rows. That's why it's a vector. Inside the on that table, inside that table, every student is a vector string. Like Louise, look here, I have 1 string, 2 string, 3 string, and you can do more. You can do more here. It's dynamic, okay? So let's take a second student right now. So I'm going to copy the thing here. All right, S2 right now. And I'm going to do this right now. So one day I'm going to go to Jai's house, okay? All right, so we do that, and Jai check another column. She's an international student. All right, so she's an international student, okay? All right, so you can tell right now, so Louise and Jai has different size. But it's okay. It's okay because we say it's a vector. That's why we have to practice vector. Later, most of your work will be on vector, okay? So let's create the third student right now. All right, the third student will be, let's do this, okay? Okay, so the third one is Zhao Yan. One, okay. He live at 666 Mountain View. Okay, Boulevard. All right, and Xi'an in China. All right. So Zhao Yan always forgot something. So Zhao Yan did not have the cell phone number. That's okay too. That's okay too. You understand, Zhao Yan? So right now, Louise has 3 information, 3 things. Jia has 4. Zhao Yan has 2. But that's totally okay because our vector is dynamic. All right. Now, so we're going to push right now. Okay. So we're going to push here, right here. Well, 1, 2, 3 here already. Then you say here. Okay. So what's my table's name? What's my table's name? Can anybody let me know? Let me pull out your row sheet so I can ask people. Just a minute, okay? All right. So I'm going to move this aside so I have your row. I can ask you right now so I can bother you. You don't answer, then I know you are not in the screen so I can take out points, right? All right. So right now, let me ask right now. First, okay, Teddy, are you here? Teddy? Teddy? All right, student. The table is called student. It's okay? Table is called student. So you're going to say this. Students. Name. Let me type. I must students. Is that right? Oh, let me see. What do I do wrong? Okay. Let me see. I need to push back right here. So let me double check I do correctly. All right. Let me see. Missing number 3. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you to pick out my mistake because I was teaching and everything. So sometimes if I have typo, everything. Thank you, Jeffrey. So let's do this right now. Students, all right. So I want to push back. I push back S1. Who is S1? Who is S1? Luis. Who is S1? Who's S1? Luis. Hello? Hello, hello? Who's S1? Luis. Okay? So student, then we continue right now. So students, the pushback, all right, S2. Okay? Who is S2? Jai, who is S2? Who is S2? Jai, is that right? So let's do another one right now. Students, I am pushback right now, and S3. Okay? Zhao Yan, who is S3? Zhao Yan, who is S3? Zhao Yan, are you here? Zhao Yan, you are here or you are sleepy? Alright, so Zhao Yan. Alright, so I have this right now. So everybody do S4 right now. Everybody do S4. Whoever S4 you want to do it right now. Alright, whoever the S4 you want to do it right now. Okay, so do a S4 right now for me. Okay. Now, did you do the S4? Alright. We are going to print this table out. Okay. This table has multiple rows. So of course I need to use for loop. For tab. It's okay? I need another for loop. Okay? So for tab. It's okay. So let's change this right now. Let's change this. Alright. So this is a little bit different here. I'm going to put this for the table. Inside the table, I have a string vector. Each one I'm going to name it as. That's stay in my student table. Alright. Inside my student table, right here, Control X. Inside my student table, then now the S. Right now S is 0 right now. When S is 0, because every one of them have different size. Is that right? When my S is 0, the first one, Luis, size is 1, 2, 3. When my size, the second one, size is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. When I go next one, the size is 2, 1, 2. Do you understand? So size is also different. So I'm going to do this right now. Integer. Okay? Then I equals 0. Then I less than size. Vector has a size. Okay? Vector has a size. It's okay? Size is a function. You need to open, close curly. Alright. So then you want to see out and S. Okay? Then I. It's okay? Alright, so by the way, here, then this will be all one line that's look ugly. Okay, so let me do like this right now. Let me do \t. Hold on, let me do like this. Okay, not end of line. Okay, so \t. Let me do like that. So they tab it. All right. Once finish each row, when I finish Luis, before I print Jai, then I'm going to end up line. Okay, let's do that. All right. So far, okay, right now. So let's take a look here. Take a look here. So I'm going to build it. Okay, then I start without debugging right now. So I got Louise and I tap it. So look, I need to better format, okay? But you figure it out, okay? So I'm done right now. I need you to create the jar file, and document file. And at this moment, I am going to go through my file and give you the file. Is that okay? So let's do it right now. You do that, I do this, okay? Too many things. Yeah, question? You have question? No, I'm just going to get it, okay? For you. Okay, remember I put day right now. I want to put day, otherwise I never know which one I give to you, okay? So I'm going to file, close solution. All right, so coming back right here, and I will have this one. I'm going to zip it. Okay, so right here, right now, I'm going to send it to you. Is that okay? So let me see. I'm going to this PC. Just a minute, okay? All right. So the file will be there right now, okay? And let me wait for you. Let me wait for you. It's okay? All right. So you actually have a file here right now. So you can create your exe file and copy the code. Is that okay? So as a one more time, I want to tell you, it's not I don't have a heart. Okay. I understand this is difficult time, has a pandemic, people are dying. I know that, but I still cannot do like this. Say, all right, so let's wrap it out. Everybody get an A, okay? So as long as you are alive, you can breathe. You got an A. I cannot do that, okay? So I still need to teach, and I want to tell you, I work harder than you because I really need to make this to be adapt to be you can learn. So I have to make a video. I have to rewrite this code. If it's not in classroom, I don't have to rewrite these. Everything is in classroom. That's much easier. It's in the textbook. You open the file. You can anyway. So what I try to adapt is this. I will give you the file. And what you need to do, you need to upload it back. Okay? You need to write it. You need to learn. You may not learn everything right now. What I suggest you is this. At least you experience this, you learn this, and keep all these in your record. In the future, you will see them. I guarantee to you. I guarantee to you. If you will be stay in computer science field, if you go to a computer science class, advanced class in 4-year university, you will see this. I guarantee to you. Or if you get a job, you will see this. All right. So I finish this right now, and let me know who still need time.